Hello, how's it going? I have a question. Public or private? That's in reference to dating. When you're dating, do you keep your situation private, like to yourselves, just to see if it's going anywhere or if it's serious or real? Or do you publicly date? Like take pictures, post them to Facebook, Instagram, etc. Like how do you do that? Talking to your friends about what's going on, your new love interest or new situation or like what do you do? I can say for me, in my past I've dated I guess what I would say publicly. If I've had a new love interest or new situation that it's been at least 2 to 3 weeks, I will probably take pictures and post them. I am a Facebook gal. I won't lie, I can't lie. I do post pictures frequently on Facebook, whether it is me going on vacation, me just going on an outing, me just being home, me just working. I posted on Facebook. So I was typically that girl that whatever type of situation I got in, I would take pictures and it'd be all over Facebook. So if I was dating a guy or a girl, it would be blasted. It was blasted so much to where I had a homegirl ask me, like, we hadn't talked for a while. And when we did talk, she was like, so are you into guys or girls right now? And honestly, I felt kind of played. I probably shouldn't have, simply because she and I hadn't talked in a minute. But from what she saw on Facebook, and when I say a minute, I mean a minute. It was probably years. But from what she saw on Facebook, maybe 8 months of my life, I was with a girl. Maybe about a year and a half of my life, or a year, I was with a guy. So it wasn't to where but I did, I will say this, I did date a girl only or a guy only, you know? Well, I just lied. Simply because I did date a guy and a girl at the same time. However, they knew about each other, so hey, but I was only sexing one of them. But they did know about each other, so whatever, whatever. I was open and honest. We were grown adults, so that's what it was. But either way, back to my story. So she had asked if I was messing with a guy or girl, and technically, I don't think I should have been disturbed by what she said or felt some type of way by what she said, simply because it was the truth. She only went by what she saw on Facebook because I dated publicly. It wasn't until recently, well, 2 years ago, if that's recent, it wasn't until 2 years ago where I started dating privately. Um, it was private in a sense that I didn't blast it on Facebook. However, my closest friends did know about it. But it was not a good situation. But we'll save that for another time. Right now, I'm just here to ask publicly or privately, what's the best route? Do you want to date privately to make sure that your new love interest or the person that you're into is strictly for you and not anyone else? Or do you just live your life and you date publicly where you're taking your pictures because it's been a few weeks or whatever, and you feel like, oh, I like these. You know how us females can be. Oh, what's going? Well, not all, because I do know some females that are like, it's not all that to me. But honestly, I'm that gal. I'm that gal that I won't that will fall head first for some bullshit. I just gotta be honest with myself. I'm learning though. I'm really learning. I've had to learn not to fall for the words and more so their actions. So I believe for me that's where about 2 years ago, I believe that's where I started to date privately because I had gotten or had a talk with myself. Now, hey, look, homegirl, what you're doing? Like, Stop broadcasting to the world that you fooling with this person, and then guess what? Within 7 months to a year later, you're not fooling with them no more. Like, and then the next time they see you, you fooling with a different species. I know that's funny, but but I don't know. Like, what do you do? Do you date publicly or privately? What's the best thing to do? I can't say what's the right thing to do because based on who you are and what you do, that's what you do. You can only do what's comfortable for you. But like, do you have yourself looking foolish later if you date publicly? Or do you date privately to see where it can lead? And then, even when you do date privately, how long is it that you date privately? Sorry if my camera's moving. But how long is it that you date privately until you know when to share your situation that you have going on?